Welcome back, all my loyal patriots. We got another video today from Patrick Bet David. This one is called Death of DEI. Trump bans DEI programs in a war against woke culture. So that woke culture kind of encompasses it all. This one should be hopefully amazing. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me down below what you all think. Much love over the recent few weeks, man. I've never seen so much love my whole life on this channel. It's just been amazing. I might even just do way more of these political videos. And, you know, obviously I'm on this journey to dismantle the Irish media. But also, guys, we're getting a lot of influence from the USA here in Ireland. So we're going to be reacting to a lot of American culture and, of course, political videos as well over the next 4 years. I love you all. Let's get it.
Trump bans, let me just go through a series of these fairly quickly. He bans pride and BLM flags at U.S. buildings. Boom. That's number one. Number two. He takes the DEI concept, obliterates the DEI with scathing order, placing thousands to leave without any hesitation, okay? And there's a clip on this, Rob, if you got it, on the DEI.
Yeah, this is just the clip from the inauguration, if you wanted it, where he promises to remove DEI.
It's okay. So Trump issues a sweeping executive order dismantling diversity, equity programs and federal programs, mandating all DEI employees to place on paid leave by 5 p.m. Wednesday and ordering the closure of DEI office. The administration described DEI programs as dangerous, demeaning, and immoral race and sex-based preferences and undermine our national unity. Trump's order stated hardworking Americans should not be stigmatized, demeaned, or shut out of opportunities because of their race or sex. Executive order reverse a DEI-focused directive enacted by Joe Biden on his first day in office, which Trump criticized for embedding radical practices with every agency. The order also required agencies to report efforts to disguise DEI initiatives with coded or imprecise language, and warned employees failing to report such actions of adverse consequence. Trump argued these programs created a coercive, identity-based spoils the system. It was one after another after another. He announced purge of over 1,000 Biden appointees. You're fired. Then hiring blitz on day one, hiring record-breaking 1,300 staff on day one. This is all Trump doing it. He's only been in office for, by the way, Trump's already negotiated and done more in his first 24, 48 hours than Biden did in 4 years. Think about it.
Yeah, I said that as well, guys. Trump did more in one day in the first 24 hours, even in the first 12 hours, than Biden did in his whole entire, term. So it's unbelievable. The woke culture and the woke war that's happening now, Trump is correct about that, guys. It definitely caused a subversive kind of, attack on the actual culture of America. Absolutely, man. You could see it from, DEI, this diversity stuff. We're hiring people now based on where they're from rather than their actual accolades. Okay, we want to hire people on your merits and your success. How hardworking are you? How educated are you in an area? How strong are you at this? How good are you at this? Not just because you look a certain way or your religion is this or your culture is this or whatever, guys. Some, stupid thing that doesn't even matter. We want to talk about actual, things that matter, guys. Facts, right?
He's already negotiated on behalf of his voters more in the first 72 hours than Biden did in the first 4 years of being in office. When you see this stuff right now, Tom, how do you process all this information with what he's doing with DEI, firing, hiring? How do you process it?
Well, DEI is being respelled DIE, and it is dying in corporate boardrooms.
Oh, yeah.
It is dying in admissions of colleges. It is
big time.
It is dying when, while Biden was president, the Department of Justice actually went after Yale admissions, right? And what's going on there? And by the way, and God bless the Asian parents that took up the mantle, because if it was white parents, that DOJ never would have done that. And so I think what you're seeing here is an unwinding of what was a bad idea. It was discriminatory, it was expensive, it was punitive, it was not American, where everyone has opportunity, and it's getting unwound, and God bless President Trump. He's not.
Yeah, it was almost un-American. America is this sort of land of the free opportunity, land of opportunity, this sort of place that you would go and based on your hard work, your effort, you could get ahead. That's not really the foundation of like Ireland or any European country or any country in the world. I mean, it kind of, a free Western country, we kind of feel like we're sort of part of that. But really the US is like, okay, if you work hard here, like you can get a job, you can can achieve greatness, you can do this. Well, if you have DEI programs, you can't even work hard because the chips are against you. If you're just this white guy, you basically just can't get anything done. Or if you're like whatever, every race has its DEI against it. If you're a black guy from America as well, it's not good because now they'll have people coming in that have been in the country 20 days, and they get jobs before you, they get housing before you. It's unfair, guys. Like, the passport should mean something, truly.
Now unwinding it from the top, but the ice was melting and it was unwinding, and so many companies that are saying, you know what, this didn't work, you're not going to see a rainbow on our logo, but we will have gay people work here, we will have straight people work here, we will have people of all backgrounds, we are an equal opportunity employer, and we will defend everyone's right to work here. But you know what, the programs that do these things artificially, we're done. We're done with that. And guess what, now it's coming to the pen of the president, because where was it dying? It was dying with voters speaking out against companies. It was dying when voters were pushing it on college campuses to get things pulled back. Right. And then he said, I hear you. It's a campaign promise. And he walked in the door and said, where's my pen?
And by the way, while this is going on, Rob,
we love it, guys. We want to see it.
Can you pull up the clip? Because common sense is making a comeback worldwide. And in Canada, Pierre, who is running against Justin, he is being interviewed. Not this one, Rob. Pierre is being asked how many genders there are.
That's so good.
And the way he answers the question, if you just go on Twitter and type in Pierre genders, it'll come up. There you go. And any one of these, just play this clip. This is so interesting how he answers it. And the guy on the other side, he has no clue what to say. He's confused. Watch this, folks.
He flips it on her.
Stay on the job. President Trump signed an executive order, the U.S. government only recognizing two genders, male, female. They're unchangeable. If elected as prime minister, is that something that you're going to kind of walk in line with, or what are your feelings on that executive order?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other genders that you'd like to name?
That's exactly what I said. I thought there was only two, guys. Dos. You know what I mean? I thought there was only two. I don't know why there was 1,000 others. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. And for those watching this that are from Ireland, I learned as well, obviously, this executive orders that they have, like Trump has these executive orders, they can be overturned by Congress, by the Dáil, basically. They can be overturned, but in 4 years' time, or they can be blocked, but most of them got through. Like, he pretty much passed them all. They're all like, okay, these are going through. They can contest them. They can, reverse them after 4 years after his term. But it's good to see for the next 4 years we have a lot of common sense, just not craziness,
Me personally?
Yeah.
I'm just asking more so if you're in line with what he is saying. Do you agree with what he's saying? Is that something that you would be lockstep with if elected as prime minister?
Well, I'm not aware of any other genders than men and women. I mean, if you have any other that you want me to consider, you're welcome to tell me right now.
Well, there's personally, I am a man. As people who say cis man. There are people there who, they say they're gender neutral. Well. You are a man. Yes. There are people there who say they're
These guys look like they could be brothers. They look very similar. Does anybody not think that? Or maybe I'm going crazy. They look very similar, though.
Gender neutral. Yeah, they say they're gender neutral. They're a trans person. Is that something that you would recognize here, whereas in the States, at least with their U.S. government, the way they're seeing it, there's only two.
He's just trying to do his job.
But he deserves every single part of this.
I'm only aware of two, but I mean, if you come up with another list, then you're welcome to do that. But I'm aware of two, and as far as I'm concerned, we should have a government that just minds its own damn business and leaves people alone.
There you go.
Boom. It's that guy, that interviewer deserves every single second of that weird, awkward moment. Pierre Poilievre, instead of saying, oh yeah, here's my thoughts. Oh no, I only know two. What do you know? And he's like, giggity, one time but here's a guy, and here's my speculation. I think that guy's just a dude. He's just a dude that wants to become a journalist. He's probably married, has kids. Who knows what his story is? But now he has to identify as a cis man. Someone said, hey...
what even is that? I never learned what any of these things are. I implore you guys not to learn what they are either, because it kind of feeds into that sort of, psychological trauma, I call it. But I don't even know what those mean, guys. I don't ever want to know what this cis man, I don't want to know what that is. I don't even know what trans, I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know what they do with themselves, how they identify. I don't want to know about it. I don't care. It's not in my reality. I refuse to accept it.
Are you a man, or you a dude, or you a cis man? Have you ever heard this terminology ever before in my life? Never. I'm in an Uber driver the other day, and this guy's a dude. I'm talking a man's man. And you see on the car, he goes by he, him. I go, hey man, let me ask you something. I'm like, do you get offended easily? He's like, no, bro, what's up? I go, I noticed that on your Uber profile, you're a he, him. He's like, yeah, man, look, when you set up the profile, they just kind of make you put that in there. I didn't know. I just put it in there. I was like, so in any other elements of your life, do you identify as he, him? He's like, honestly, bro, like, I don't even know what the hell that is, though.
I don't, guys. I don't even know what that is, guys. I'm a man's man. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm gonna put it to you straight like that. I don't know, guys. You know, I'm an educated guy. I'm a professional, but I don't know what that is. I don't care. It's not reality to me. It's not my reality. I refuse to accept reality points that bring me down or alternate my reality. Okay, these are psychological warfare. These are psyops that certain people put into the media. Okay, the media pushes this. News Talk Radio, RTE News. That's Irish News Radio. Okay, you have flipping. You have the Virgin Media. All these British news. They're all in conglomeration together. Let's pump this stuff out here. He, him, zim, zer. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, guys. I don't know. You identify as grapes. You identify as a horse. CD player, you identify as this, It's like, dude, a lamp. It's like, I don't know. Why would you want to be that? You can identify as like an NFL player or a rugby player, someone that's like cool, but to identify as something like a cat and have a litter tray in your bathroom is just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. If you want to identify as like what I mean by identify as a rugby player is when people have Bundy Key on the back of their jerseys, which is a cool guy. I look up to him. He's a great, masculine role model. Yeah. Maybe you think you're him as you're playing the sport, it gives you motivation, or you think you're like a Navy SEAL whenever you're doing something hard in your life. That's how people that's the only thing I can relate to. I don't really know what they mean when they were like, I'm a cat now.
Like, I guess I'm a he, him. I'm a cis man. So like, it's those guys who are like, bro, I'm just trying to do my freaking job. But now Uber or whoever it is, Lyft, whatever it is, journalists, but I'm a cis man. I'm a he, him. The beautiful thing is now that Trump is here and Justin Trudeau is out, and this progressive, woke, LGBTQ inclusive equity over equality agenda is basically being thrusted out the door. All the he, him nonsense, they, them nonsense is out the window.
Tom.
U.S. passports, by the way, I believe are the new ones that are being issued will not have the X, because you could have male, female, or X, meaning something else for gender. Sorry, it goes back to male, female. And I believe there is a time limit on the reissuing of your passport. But under Trump, the passports, new passports ain't going to say X.
Can I say one thing? Because the initial question that you said was something about there's no more LGBTQ flags, BLM flags being flown. Where was that story?
Not next to the American flag.
Where was that story, Pat, if you don't mind?
Yeah, this is a story of Daily Mail.
Good. Same with the Irish flag. There shouldn't be any other flag right next to the Irish flag. No British flag. I love people from Britain. I actually love England, okay? The people of England, okay? Not the government, okay? The people are great people, nice to me, friendly whenever I go there. There should be no other flag except your national flag. Right here, guys. You guys see any other flag flying behind me? Hell no. Hell no, dude. You ain't gonna see any other flags flying behind me, guys. The Irish flag, that's it. One flag. One country, understand?
Okay.
Talking about the fact that, where's the BLM? There it is. So President Trump issued a State Department order banning Pride and Black Lives Matter flags that are being displayed at U.S. facilities worldwide, stating starting immediately, only the U.S. flag is authorized to be flown over U.S. facilities, both domestic and abroad. The flag of the United States of America, United States of Americans, under the universal principles of justice, liberty, and democracy. The directive issued by new Secretary of State Marco Rubio allows exceptions for prisoners of war, missing in action flag, and wrongful detainees flag like Pride and BLM banners have been points of contention for Republicans with prior attempts, such as 2021 Old Glory, Old Act. Failing to pass, Biden administration previously agreed to similar restrictions in spending bill compromise, but vowed to repeal it.
I love this. Are you freaking kidding me? He said common sense will prevail. Common sense will win the day. Shout out for Donald Trump for just doing the most common sense thing ever, saying,
agreed.
Hey, governments, Government buildings, government offices, one flag. Is it the BLM, sir? No. How about the LGBT pride flag? No. Which flag is it? American flag, buddy. The flag of the USA. Oh my God, that's crazy. Why? We're in America. One flag. Now listen.
True.
If you, as a business owner or a homeowner, want to put up a LGBTQ pride flag, have at it. That's your business.
That's
Go
true.
ahead. If you want to put up a BLM flag in your home, on your lawn, at your business, do it. But in the government, remember when the Barack Obama had the White House basically cascaded as the pride flag, and it was like the happiest day ever, bro. If you're a private citizen and you have your own building, if you have your own office, do whatever you want. The government, USA. One flag.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, guys. Individual freedom is fine by me, but having this sort of narrative pushed by the government, that's not on.
Flag. By the way, one of the most weirdest moments of my life
What the hell?
was I was in Israel in July of 2023, a couple months before October 7th. There's the White House right there. And I was actually a little annoyed because I saw more pride flags in Israel than I did Israel flags.
Same in Ireland. Same in Galway and Dublin. You'll see way more than the Irish flag, unfortunately. I don't really see the Irish flag ever.
And I was like, what is going on here? This is in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Tel Aviv is a very woke city,
right.
but now the Israel flag is
Okay, let's go.
flying a lot higher.
Just FYI, Mike
Yeah.
Pompeo's Secret Service detail was just revoked as well. And we all know what Mike Pompeo, he's the one that said he blocked the release of the JFK files, and he was accused of playing a key role in plotting to assassinate Julian Assange. So that's one.
Trump revoked security detail for Pompeo and others despite threats from Iran.
Good. Yeah, guys, we can leave it there. Unbelievable. Tell me what you all think about that. The dismantling of DEI is something we love to see in Ireland. Hopefully that wave from Trump comes over to Ireland as well. Hopefully that wave washes over our country. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see 200 other blocked videos, link is in the description for my Patreon. Go sign up over there. Donate. I can't do it without you guys. Peace, everyone. Love to everybody. Stay free, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys.